They just go, absolutely, have it to you in 2 days, it'll be $50. And then when I try to do stuff in America, they're like, well, that's going to be $95 an hour. It's probably going to take me 7 hours. That's going to be $920. It's like, whoa, 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 whoa. Like, you're not the agency in this case. You are the provider in this case.
Mm-hmm.
So how much are you going to charge as a provider? And in a lot of cases, people in America aren't flexible that way, so they miss out on the work.
Yeah, it's interesting. And I think part of it for me is like a lack of trust too. Cause I would lower my rate if I could trust that there would be X amount of hours per month or per week.
No shit.
But I live in constant fear that if I agree to that they're going to go somewhere else no matter what and get it done cheaper and really cheaper. That's what they're after. Like maybe.
So a lot of people are after cheaper, no doubt about it. A lot of people are after cheaper. But again, if you are hired and subcontracted and you deliver on time and under budget, there's no reason for them to go cheaper somewhere else again, because they're not going to find, we've already discussed, like if the phone rings and you answer it, you're already in the top 3% of agencies out there.
Right.
If an email comes in and you answer it the same day, you're already better than 9%, 92% of the other agencies out there.
Yeah.
So it's, if you're attentive to your business and you work on schedule and on time, on budget, they're not going to shop anywhere else. You just have to get that first 1 or 2 tasks done, executed, and reconciled, invoiced and paid for cleanly. And if that happens, Bob's your uncle. They're your client for life.
Yep.
And if they try something cheaper, if they try going somewhere else, to me, I always say, don't worry about it. I had someone just the other day reach out to me. They were ghosted by a contractor and a client. So one of those where someone stole the other, and then both of them disappeared. Don't answer emails, don't answer phone calls, nothing, right? And he was really upset about it. And so he reaches out to me and he's like, yeah, I'm really upset. I've been ghosted, blah, blah, blah. And I had to say, wait a minute, hold on. When you get ghosted, it's not your fault. It's not your fault. Human tendency is when you do something unethical, you are either embarrassed or ashamed or you feel guilty, like whatever. So you don't want to conversate or initiate contact with someone that you've offended. So if someone ghosts you, you didn't do anything wrong. Because if you did something wrong, human nature is they couldn't wait to send you a shitty email that says, oh, you blew it because you didn't treat me right and I went somewhere else.
Right.
Like if it was your fault, you would get that communication. If it's their fault, they're just going to ghost you and disappear somewhere. And so I'm like, so if you got ghosted, rest assured it wasn't your fault. Right? They did something unethical. They did something that they're not happy about. They have a negative feeling that is all theirs. Don't make it yours. And then just move on. And then you know what? When they screw it all up and they realize they had the right choice the first time, they're going to come back. And guess what? Your prices are going to increase.
The classic. Thank you, Kurt. That's a great place to end, actually. And by the way, listener, if you've made it to this point, you're an hour in, like and subscribe.
You're 92% better than the rest of the listeners.
If you're in a position to like and subscribe, it's free and it helps the algorithm, allegedly. And also, we're not being paid. However, Matt will give us a good pat on the back if we get likes on this. So help us out.
Some comments, some likes, maybe a couple of video testimonials.
Yeah. So thanks, everybody. This has been another episode of Whose WordPress Agency Is This Anyway? With Kurt Van Anen. I'm Toby Crines.
If you're a WordPress professional and you like what you heard there, go to thewpminute.com/subscribe. Join that newsletter so you never miss an episode, or search for the WP Minute wherever you get your podcasts. We're out there fighting for you, the WordPress professional.